Welcome to Fastang 444. I really need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. This game I am starting in what I call the greenhouse area. This is south of the Cloverleaf Horizon Street Scene Festival site and east of the Pyramid Strip, Teotihuacan. And I am angled southeast. Potentially there could be a drop behind me I would hear. One on my left I would see. And if I am angled just right, I would see, if there is a drop, between the tiles over towards those greenhouses, that I see 911. So that's a level 2 Porsche. So I will stay here. It will put me on the dirt road right next to this drop. Just as I saw, 911 Carrera. Level 2. So, hands to the right, there isn't a drop over there. And I look to the left just to see if there is a higher level drop next to the road. There isn't, so I will take this level 2 Porsche Carrera and start heading over to the greenhouse area. Looking around. There's a drop right here. I don't see anyone else on the mini-map, so let's see. Is this drop by numbers? I started in level 1, find a level 2, find a level 3. Open up the map and pause this. I can see the future arena wall is just on the other side of the pyramid strip, so I don't have too far to go. Time to drive around and look at other drops potentially here. Thought I saw one over this direction. When it's hazy like this, it's harder to see the drops. Across the stream around that dirt road, it's a flatter line. Avoid that Y-shaped intersection. There are obstructions there. Yes, there is a drop over here. This. Okay, we are not doing drop by numbers. We're jumping 2 levels to the level 5 to Bertie. And typically when I am in a mid-level drop around this time at the beginning of the game, I like to start engaging in head-to-heads. And here comes someone right here. Let's see if I can get them over near me and engage. Oh, no, no. Alright. Nick Vicious, an online gaming friend and a subscriber. And I thought he would be able to pass me, even though it's a level lower, so that's why I'm getting in his line, not allowing that. And I pull through this gap here in the rails. Not lose any speed by doing so, and then angle over on this ramp towards the finish. And look at that road configuration. It looks like a bird's head. I know to follow this line and go roughly around the neck of the bird. See, I avoided that shed, and there are some ponds that are over to the left there. Looks like Nick Vicious took a pretty good line through there as well, but I'm going to get to this finish right in front of him. Trying to get in his line again. I knew the Mitsubishi Lancer was just slightly faster than the Diverti, so getting in his line allowed me to get to the finish first. Good game, Nick Vicious. He contacted me after this race and said, "Well done, Fastang 444," and I let him know after the game was over that this was making the Epic Game of the Week with what follows. I, of course, took the level 6 Exo set, knowing the top speed is much lower, but it is a great off-road vehicle, so I will head away from the progression of the game, peek at some drops along the way and try and engage in an off-road head-to-head. Here's a vehicle right here on my right. It looks like they are driving around looking at drops, so there's a good chance they are not in a higher level vehicle. Alright, the arena wall just shrunk. I'm not going to go back towards them and put myself in a bad position. These new drops here, not of interest. And that driver is just over on the right there outside of the stadium. Get this drop. There's two drivers behind me now. Another drop to take. Yeah, I was actually tempted to take that Audi RS6 because I know it has a much higher top speed, but then I would be locked into trying to beat a higher level vehicle as opposed to leveling up. There's someone engaged in a head-to-head. Ah, someone is not. They're driving around looking at drops. Let's see what they are in. They're going up the side of the mountain to look at this drop. I should have been farther over to the right. Now the road configuration is shaped like a bird back there around the neck. A little bit avoided. What are they in? Oh wow, they're in a Ferrari. Here we go. I need to have a perfectly clean run to this finish here. My advantage, as I mentioned, is this exo set is great at accelerating and off-road, being a buggy, and the Ferrari not so much. And look at that map that I overlaid there. That short dirt road was just to the right there. I know just beyond that, at a south direction, going around this intersection, I avoid most of the lava field and can get over to this finish. For whatever reason, they got on the road and were going off to the right. So I don't know if they're a newbie that is following the suggested route, not going off-road, but I will be able to beat them very easily for this finish here. Ah, they quit just before I got to the finish. Oh, and it offers me the Merc AMG GT. Look at the top speeds on the road there. What a great car. Fastest level 7. So I will immediately turn back to the north, away from the progression of the game, and I will pause this. I know this is going to be either Arena 13 or 14. I'll know more after the arena shrinks. My initial thought was this is going to be Final Arena 13, but because of where that previous head-to-head that I just was in originated at, so far away from where the final arena would be, it didn't go to a typical finish point for Arena 14. That's why I said I need to see when the arena shrinks where the arena wall is. Actually, where the future arena wall and the current arena wall is, as I drive over and to the lava. Have to reset. Fortunately, no one was nearby that engaged in head-to-head. Otherwise, that might have been in the Friday Fails video. Alright, the arena just shrunk. Let's open up the map. And you see where the arena walls touch? That tells me it will be Final Arena 14. I'll remove that overlay again. You can see where the arena walls touch. Alright, knowing that, I am going to drive around and take a peek at some drops and try and catch someone that is out of position, quite possibly avoiding head-to-heads in a lower or mid-level vehicle, or heading away from the direction of a head-to-head in a higher level vehicle. None of these drops are of interest here. Oh! Let's see, there's 2 over here. I found actually a Merc AMG 1 over here before. So, I'd like to find another. Not today. Alright. I think I can get over to the intersection on the highway. Peek at this drop along the way and get on the highway. Recognize this bend in the road that leads to the intersection on the highway. Potentially there are 3 drops over here. I'm not seeing anyone out of position yet on the mini-map. What's this? Come on, nothing. This would be WRX, great car, but not as fast as what I have. Alright. Let's full send it and see if I can't cross paths with someone here. So we just got into a Hooney Group A. Ah, someone's on the map ahead. They're veering off to the right. Let's see if I can catch them. They are in a level 7 Porsche Cayenne. Much slower level 7. I have momentum. Let's go around the hills here and then angle over towards this finish. Go between these hills here. They're actually doing quite well keeping up. But you can see what they are going over there. Even though I am in 2nd position, I trust I should be able to get to this finish first. Jump and lose all their momentum, and I will follow this angled road and I will put this overlay here. I will continue on the line of that angled road, and there's a line of trees right here. I go between the trees and there is a trail just beyond those, crossing this stream, and just over to the finish here. It's a good route to remember in that head-to-head that originates from where this head-to-head originated. So away from the finish point, and the Lamborghini Murcielago. Yes! What a great car. I actually could use this in the final showdown if need be. So I'm heading away from where that head-to-head completed so someone doesn't come along and snipe me. And I can see the final arena now. Arena 14. Put that overlay for you. And I am actually heading over to this road. If I engage in a head-to-head from this road, it would head east on this road. So let's go towards the perimeter and get on this road. Let's pause here. I see a vehicle right in front of me. Let's go. Let's full send it. See if I can catch them. Oh, they're avoiding me. They are in a Merc AMG 1. Let's go. This would be great if I could steal this Merc. So I'm going to hop on this road and gain some speed. And once I clear these buildings, I will angle over towards this road here and cut across that turn that's off to the right. Back onto the road over to this finish, avoiding these trees narrowly, and I am going to steal this Merc AMG 1. Yes! How great is that? As the arena is shrinking for the final showdown, and right next to this electrical power tower is where I like to leave from. There's at level 6, Audi RS7, and look at what else pulls up. Another Merc AMG 1.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
You can see on the map this point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 14. The range of time to leave is 15 to 18 seconds. I am going to leave at the maximum, 18 seconds. Although the Merc AMG-1 has the highest top speed, it doesn't accelerate and get up to speed very quick. I will slow this down. You can see the countdown. 5, 4, 3, roughly a half second before I get to the arena wall. So I know I exited at 2.5 seconds, which will leave 1 second remaining on the timeout bar. Now I will angle over to the right of this electrical power tower, get on this road, avoiding the buildings on the left and the solar panels that are off to the right. And go over to the left here. I know that the road configuration ahead is roughly shaped like a bird, and the lava field is predominantly off to the right. I will pause this. You see that overlay? The neck area of the bird. You can see how that's a clear path, and I will continue on this line and only have to go through the northern end of the lava field on this line, where they are much farther off to the right. I'm not sure why they went that far to the right. They apparently didn't know this route. So here's some lava here I need to avoid, and it has a finish point on one of the switchbacks on the east side of the mountain. So I just will continue on this line and try and go at a speed where I do not run into any trees. Full sending it, most likely you will hit a tree. It's wise to slow down to a manageable speed. See if I can have a clean run all the way to this finish, and I do. What an epic game, stealing the Merc AMG-1 and winning up against another Merc AMG-1. Yes!
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.